leopard, Panthera pardus, is one of the 5 extant species in the genus Panthera. It has a pale yellowish to dark golden fur with dark spots grouped in rosettes. Its body is slender and muscular, reaching a length of 92 to 183 centimeters, 36 to 72 in, with a 66 to 102 centimeters, 26 to 40 in, long tail and a shoulder height of 60 to 70 centimeters, 24 to 28 in. Males typically weigh 30.9 to 72 kilograms, 68 to 159 pounds, and females 20.5 to 43 kilograms, 45 to 95 pounds. The leopard was first described in 1758, and several subspecies were proposed in the 19th and 20th centuries. Today, 8 subspecies are recognized in its wide range in Africa and Asia. It initially evolved in Africa during the early Pleistocene, before migrating into Eurasia around the early, Middle Pleistocene transition. It was present across Europe, but became extinct in the region at the end of the late Pleistocene, around 11,000 years ago. It is adapted to a variety of habitats ranging from rainforest to steppe, including arid and montane areas. It is an opportunistic predator, hunting mostly ungulates and primates. It relies on its spotted pattern for camouflage as it stalks and ambushes its prey, which it sometimes drags up a tree. It is a solitary animal outside the mating season and when raising cubs. Females usually give birth to a litter of 2 to 4 cubs once in 15 to 24 months. Both male and female leopards typically reach sexual maturity at the age 2 to 2.5 years. It is listed as vulnerable on the IUCN Red List because leopard populations are threatened by habitat loss and fragmentation, and are declining in large parts of the global range. Leopards have had cultural roles in ancient Greece, West Africa, and modern Western culture. Leopard skins have been popular in fashion. Etymology. The English name leopard comes from Old French leopard or Middle French leopard, that derives from Latin leopardus and Ancient Greek, leopardos. Leopardos could be a compound of landomecanu, leon, meaning lion, pardus, meaning spotted. Panther is another common name, derived from Latin panther and Ancient Greek, panther. The generic name Panthera originates in Latin panthera, a hunting net for catching wild beasts to be used by the Romans in combats. Pardus is the masculine singular form. Characteristics. The leopard's fur is generally soft and thick, notably softer on the belly than on the back. Its skin color varies between individuals from pale yellowish to dark golden with dark spots grouped in rosettes. Its underbelly is white and its ringed tail is shorter than its body. Its pupils are round. Leopards living in arid regions are pale cream, yellowish to ochraceous, and rufous in color. Those living in forests and mountains are much darker and deep golden. Spots fade toward the white underbelly and the insides and lower parts of the legs. Rosettes are circular in East African leopard populations, and tend to be squarish in Southern African and larger in Asian leopard populations. The fur tends to be grayish in colder climates, and dark golden in rainforest habitats. Rosette patterns are unique in each individual. This pattern is thought to be an adaptation to dense vegetation with patchy stock. Leopard populations in the Arabian Peninsula are small and fragmented. In southeastern Egypt, a leopard killed in 2017 was the first sighting of the species in this area in 65 years. In Western and Central Asia, it avoids deserts, areas with long snow cover, and close proximity to urban centers. In the Indian subcontinent, the leopard is still relatively abundant, with greater numbers than those of other Panthera species. As of 2020, the leopard population within forested habitats in India's tiger range landscapes was estimated at 12,172 to 13,535 individuals. Surveyed landscapes included elevations below 2,600 meters, 8,500 feet, in the Shivalik Hills and Gangetic Plains, Central India and Eastern Ghats, Western Ghats, the Brahmaputra River Basin, and hills in Northeast India. Some leopard populations in the country live quite close to human settlements, and even in semi-developed areas. Although adaptable to human disturbances, leopards require healthy prey populations and appropriate vegetative cover for hunting for prolonged survival, and thus rarely linger in heavily developed areas. Due to the leopard's stealth, people often remain unaware that it lives in nearby areas. In Nepal's Kanchenjunga Conservation Area, a melanistic leopard was photographed at an elevation of 4,300 meters, 14,100 feet, by a camera trap in May 2012. In Sri Lanka, leopards were recorded in Yala National Park and in unprotected forest patches, tea estates, grasslands, home gardens, pine and eucalyptus plantations. In Myanmar, leopards were recorded for the first time by camera traps in the hill forests of Myanmar's Karen state. The northern Tenasserim Forest Complex in southern Myanmar is considered a leopard stronghold. In Thailand, leopards are present in the Western Forest Complex, Kang Krachan Kue Buri, Klong Sengkau Sok Protected Area Complexes, and in Halabala Wildlife Sanctuary bordering Malaysia. In peninsular Malaysia, leopards are present in Velam Temanggar, Taman Negara, and in Dalrompan National Parks. In Laos, leopards were recorded in Nam Etifau Lui National Biodiversity Conservation Area and Nam Kan National Protected Area. In Cambodia, leopards inhabit deciduous dipterocarp forest in Phnom Prich Wildlife Sanctuary and Mondulkiri Protected Forest, 86-87, in southern China. Leopards were recorded only in the Qinling Mountains during surveys in 11 nature reserves between 2002 and 2009. In Java, leopards inhabit dense tropical rainforests and dry deciduous forests at elevations from sea level to 2,540 meters, 8,330 feet. Outside protected areas, leopards were recorded in mixed agricultural land, secondary forest and production forest between 2008 and 2014. In the Russian Far East, it inhabits temperate coniferous forests, where winter temperatures reach a low of -25 degrees Celsius -13 degrees Fahrenheit. Hunting and diet. The leopard is a carnivore that prefers medium-sized prey with a body mass ranging from 10 to 40 kilograms, 22 to 88 pounds. Prey species in this weight range tend to occur in dense habitat and to form small herds. Species that prefer open areas and have well-developed anti-predator strategies are less preferred. More than 100 prey species have been recorded. The most preferred species are ungulates, such as impala, Epiceros melampus, bushbuck, Trigelaphus scriptus, common duiker, Sylvicapra grimmia, and cheetal, Axis axis. Primates preyed upon include white-eyelid mangabeys, Cercocebus sp, ganons, Cercopithecus sp, and gray langurs, Semnopithecus sp. Leopards also kill smaller carnivores like black-backed jackal, Lupulella mesomelas, bad-eared fox, Otocion megalotus, genet, Genetta sp, and cheetah. The largest prey killed by a leopard was reportedly a male eland weighing 900 kilograms, 2,000 pounds. A study in Wulong National Nature Reserve in southern China demonstrated variation in the leopard's diet over time. Over the course of 7 years, the vegetative cover receded, and leopards opportunistically shifted from primarily consuming tufted deer, Elaphidus cephalophus, to pursuing bamboo rats, Rhizomys sinense, and other smaller prey. A male leopard with a warthog kill resting in an acacia tree in Naboisho Conservancy, Kenya. The leopard depends mainly on its acute senses of hearing and vision for hunting. It primarily hunts at night in most areas. In Western African forests and Tsavo National Park, they have also been observed hunting by day. They usually hunt on the ground. In the Serengeti, they have been seen to ambush prey by descending on it from trees. It stalks its prey and tries to approach as closely as possible, typically within 5 meters, 16 feet, of the target, and, finally, pounces on it and kills it by suffocation. It kills small prey with a bite to the back of the neck, but holds larger animals by the throat and strangles them. It caches kills up to 2 kilometers, 1.2 miles, apart. It is able to take large prey due to its powerful jaw muscles, and is therefore strong enough to drag carcasses heavier than itself up into trees. An individual was seen to haul a young giraffe weighing nearly 125 kilograms, 276 pounds, up 5.7 meters, 18 feet 8 inches, into a tree.